Hello, I am Brianna. Welcome to my Life on Paper, where paper and pictures tell my story. Today it is Mad About Mini Paper Pads, where we can use any paper pads that are smaller than a 12 by 12. And I am using sketch number 70 by Lisa Sikorsky. She's Scrap a Sketch. I always have that linked below because I just love her sketches. I am showing you here that yes, I did cut these from a mini paper pad, which is Storytime by Studio Calico. It is from 2013, and I bought it at like a scrapbook sale. And so I'm just flipping through to show you. Oh, and then I pick out a couple more pieces. But there's the clouds, and the clouds I used for the one set of um, triangles. And here's a picture of my three girls. This was our Florida trip last year, and uh, from the on the plane, obviously. And then this is Eliza, the youngest. She took a selfie, so that gets to go on the same page. And I cut them both into 4 by 4, and then I'm gonna mat them with these papers. You can see in the sketch that one goes all the way around the photo, uh, both of the photos, and then the other pattern paper is kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's off to a corner. So same size as the other mat, just layered a little bit differently. I do try them the different ways, but because I have that background color the one that I have matting the photo right now is lined, but you can't really see that, but it matches the background paper so good. I just grabbed like a cream cardstock. So it was obvious to me that the star paper, kind of the corally star paper, had to go to keep it popped out from the page. So I kind of have these lined up now. So I'm going to glue those photo mats together, and then I'm going to figure out where exactly I want those triangles. And I do believe my photos are bigger than the sketch, but I didn't want to cut them down any more than that. Um, I already took a little bit of Jillian's ear off, so you can still see she's wearing her headphones in the picture, so that's okay. I will use my ATG adhesive to get some to get it glued down, and then just eyeballing it. I did cut the triangles with my Cricut. Now, I found a regular triangle, which is the clouds, which is the one on the bottom, and then I found kind of an open triangle, and I used the slice function so that I didn't have a bottom of the triangle. It was either going to cut the bottom of the triangle and I was going to overlap it off the page and just cut it off anyway, or I used the slice function and kind of left that behind and made this open type triangle. And so anyway, because they're different triangles, I don't have the same angle. I don't know if it makes any difference. I don't, I perhaps if I didn't point it out, you wouldn't even notice, but in the sketch, the lines of the triangles are following the same, they're parallel to each other, and mine are a little bit off, but that's okay. It makes it a little bit more interesting. The first time I laid down that one triangle, it was not all the way to the edge of the page, so I did get that up, and I straightened it out. Now I will glue my photos down, and then it comes for the fun part of embellishing. So I do have chipboards from Echo Park. It is Away We Go, and I have not opened these at all before. It's brand new to me. Um, so there's quite a few chipboard, a lot of wordy bits on there. So I do find, oh, here's my title, Adventure. Of course it's an adventure. They're getting on an airplane. So that was a no-brainer. I was a little worried that it was overlapping the triangles, but I got over that quite quickly. I wanted to find pieces for that left side that weren't too big that would fit right in there. So what did I find? I'm, I'm going to end up popping all of these out and putting them in a different bag. So I want to point out that the Storytime paper pad by Studio Calico is actually like a baby paper. So we've got the clouds, we've got stars, but there's like blocks and animals and florals and polka dots and by picking certain papers out of here, you can go with the travel theme. This matches perfectly to Away We Go by Echo Park. So I was super excited to be using this. I decide I want a little something up in that left corner. It's looking a little bare, so I'm going to use um, the banners up there. And these big ones, I know I'm not going to use, but like I said, I'm going to pop them all out and put them in a bag so they're a little bit more compact in my scrapbook stash. So the three pieces that are up, that are to the left of the upper photo, and you notice I put them on the left side because I didn't have enough room on the right side. But the bigger one says ready for anything. The small white one says shine or sunshine. And then the arrow, the green arrow says enjoy the journey. And here's where I found a bag, and I'm just going to stick those in there. Currently on the left-hand side, we have a coral arrow that says exciting day, and then the little tag that says um, vacay, and then the hot air balloons is a postage stamp. So it says postage and then 50 cents. I do put some twine into that tag. I will be using that same twine up to string the banners on top. But first I'm going to use my ATG adhesive to get everything adhered down now that I know where I really want it placed. I will have everybody listed below that is playing with Mad About Mini paper pads, so make sure to go check them out. I want to say the only guideline, because there's no rules in scrapbooking, right? But the only guideline is that we use anything smaller than a 12 by 12 paper pad. And it's always fun to see what everybody else is doing, how they've come up with um, their layouts. I, of course, like using a sketch. I often do. Although now with my base pages, I've been getting out of my box and making some without sketches. So here is that twine I was talking about. I have no idea where this is from, but I just have a little bit wrapped up there. So um, yeah, I like how that strings. And I just put that ATG on them, the adhesive, and then I just kind of lean them up against the twine and they stick just beautifully right there like that. There was this one little tiny circle with a flower on it, and I think you can see it on there. So I took that out and I'm going to put that onto one of the banners. It, I often see these little pieces, and rather than them get lost and displaced, I wanted to get it on my page right away, and that was the perfect way to use that. I used just a little bit of my washi tape to secure the twine to the back of the paper there. And then from there, I will cover up my photos so that I can do some splatters. And that's with my Distress ink. And that's going to be it, really. Um, and I love it. There's even room for journaling, which I didn't give myself a journaling box, but I'm not afraid of journaling right on the page either. Even if you make a mistake with a pen, there's always, you can use a cardstock and then you can create a journaling spot to go over the top of it. So, but I will be journaling. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Please let me uh, know any questions you might have. Leave my comments below. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I would ask that you consider doing so. I am getting close to 1,000, and that is my goal for this year. So thank you very much. And please come back and see me again soon.